and welcome to the Love MEESH Podcast. I am your host, Meesh. There are a billion people in the world, and I'm just one of them. And welcome to my podcast, where I'll share my thoughts, opinions, and ramblings, and sometimes I'll have guests, and no subject is off limits. So let the conversation begin. Mimi, go Mimi. It's the Meesha Podcast. Hey, go me, go Mimi.
We're really going to have to start having like some hard line discussions about where our men stand with us when it comes to our protection. They don't get no more passes. Ladies, are you hearing me? Coral Springs, Mountain Springs Bay. All right, ladies, listen. You guys are going to start taking some self-defense classes. You guys are going to have to start getting some gun training, weapons training in general, so you can protect yourselves at all costs, okay? Because this year is going to be the year where they're going to be trying it. They're going to be trying it, okay?
Hey, love, and welcome to another episode of Love MEESH Podcast. So we are going to continue from the previous podcast of Women Be Careful, Trafficking is Real, but instead of focusing on the dangers and different stories, etc., we are going to focus on how to protect yourself. So, me, my sister, and a friend of mine, I remember we were all talking about getting gun training and getting a gun. You know, it was something we wanted on our vision board, and, you know, we prepared to get it. Me and my sister, it took us a little bit longer to save up for it. So my friend ended up getting hers first. And then, you know, we got ours later. But the goal was still met. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. The class that we took, and I'm going to have a link on it. The company that we went through was Tactical Concealed Carry. And if you go to Groupon, it is it's very cheap. It's a discount. This was during COVID. I know COVID's still going on, but I know some places are open now. But everything was online through like a Zoom. He sent us a Zoom link. And he basically had a PowerPoint. If we had questions about any of the PowerPoints, you know, after he was finished, he would ask, you know, do you have any questions? Then he would go on to the next. He was very funny. He was a Christian-based guy. So the reason that he wanted to do this is his testimony was he had a gun and he thought, oh, because I have a gun, I'm safe. And then someone robbed him and he pulled the gun out and they smacked him on the head and snatched the gun. And his testimony was from that moment on, he needed to not just have a gun, but to know how to protect himself. So he became a certified instructor, you know, got all the training and stuff. And he just wanted to make sure that never happens to him and his family again. But not only that, he wanted to help other people. So I wanted to say, sometimes life will do you like that. You'll go through something and that could have made or break someone. Like, somebody could have went crazy from that scenario. You know, somebody probably could have got killed for that scenario. That scenario could have went so many different ways, and he could have took it so many different ways emotionally. But instead of, you know, feeling down and out and depressed about it, he took that horrible experience. And I know that would be shattering for a woman, but for a man, it does something different for y'all. Y'all have so much fucking pride. I know that literally broke him to his core. But instead of allowing that to defeat him, he turned around and he triumphed from it. He, you know, learned his mistakes. He trained himself, and he didn't leave it at that, you know, just me and my family good. No, he spread that word and that teaching and that, you know, protection out to everyone else. And I think that's what we're always supposed to do. I call it the Achilles ankle. It's one of the Greek stories. It's been a while since I touched on Greek, but I remember it was a story about somebody, was it Prometheus? It's been too long since I went over to Greek, but it was something about his Achilles to where it was supposed to make him humble, or, you know, more so immortal, or mortal and not immortal. Anyway, I'm going to look at, matter of fact, Let's do it now. The story of Achilles' ankle. I don't know where Prometheus came from. So according to the legend, the Trojan prince Paris killed Achilles by shooting him in the heel with an arrow. Paris was avenging his brother Hector, whom Achilles had slain. Though the death of Achilles is not described in the Iliad, his funeral is mentioned. Nah, that's not it. Let me see. Okay, so Achilles is killed by an arrow shot by the Trojan prince Paris. In most versions of the story, the god Apollo is said to have guided the arrow into his vulnerable spot. That's what it is, his heel. In one version of the myth, Achilles is scaling the wall of Trojan. Okay, so let's see if somebody really gets me. I think this is it. According to the myth arising later, his mother had dipped the infant Achilles in a river, Styx, holding him by his heel as he became invulnerable where the waters touched him. That is everywhere except the area of his heel that was covered by her thumb and forefinger. That's what it is. So he just was this powerful being, untouchable, because she dipped him in the water up into his ankle. And so who knew his soft spot? His enemy. And that's exactly where they shot him, and end up killing him. That's crazy. Shooting him in the heel. According to the Trojan prince, Paris killed Achilles, by shooting him in the heel. Isn't that crazy? Now, dang, I don't say he had to die, but I feel like whatever triumph is in your life, you're supposed to overcome it. Overcome it for yourself, or go through it, because that's an ordeal. Recognize that it's like your biggest lesson. Overcome it, and then turn around and help everybody else. Everybody like, oh, what's my calling? What's my calling? It's so simple. What is your biggest whatever in life? Is it your anger? Is it your finances? Is it this? Is that? Whatever it is, recognize. Say, okay. Say, bet. I see you. Okay, how can I fix this? How can I overcome? Let me do better for me. And then turn around and help other people. It's really that simple. So, I'm actually writing a book on mine, and I can't wait to do it. And as I stated before, like, once you realize what that is, it's like, okay, I get it now. I see why I like learning and researching and all this stuff now. It's for me, but it's also to share for others too. So it's just really interesting and cool. So he turned his Achilles ankle into a whole business. So I have the link here. Let me see if I think I still have it pulled up. Yep, Groupon Tactical Concealed Carry. It started out as $99 for one concealed carry, which is what I remember paying, and $200 for two. I think it was a little bit lesser. It might have been like $89 and $150 for two, because I remember the prices were way higher when me and my sister started. But now check this out, y'all. $15.20 for one person and $30.40 for two people. So go to Groupon, type in gun license class. Of course, a whole bunch of pop-ups are going to come up. And this one has one of the gold stars because it's rated 4.9 in Jacksonville with 822 ratings. And it's called Tactical Concealed Carry. So this is your warning. Shit is getting real. It's been real. It's been real. Let me just put that disclaimer in there. But with, them trying to make COVID shots mandatory, I've been hearing about government about the police. They're not paying police. Military about to step in, about to be martial law, just all this crazy shit. Women going missing, kids going missing. Baby girl, baby boy, get a gun, okay? And to be honest with you, the kids can go to training too. I didn't know that. You can take your kids to get for shooting classes too. So you might not be home. The gun is there. If they don't know what to do with it, they, up the creek. But if you've taught them what to do, they good. Okay, so that was the first one. Oh, heck of the price. Look at that. It was more, y'all. Oh, no. This was the government. My bad. So after you get your certificate, keep it for your records. He tells you what to do. He said, please do not lose the certificate. There's a $10 administration fee to replace it in order to issue you a new one. Now, how do you obtain your concealed carry license? You call to make an appointment at the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services or the authorized Florida tax collector's office in your area. Now, I remember when COVID first started, we was trying to book appointments, bitch. That was 2 months out. This shit was crazy because they had to figure out, like, how they was going to do the 6 feet distances and all this other shit. Like, when COVID really threw everybody for a loop, they didn't know what to do. Which is crazy because we, at every company, even school, college, you do a fire drill. Like, they prepare for that and there'll never be no fucking fire. But no one ever thought to prepare for a goddamn pandemic. So when this shit happened, everybody was stumped. Just didn't know what to do. So just shut the fuck down. That was so crazy to me. Okay. So, let's see. The Jacksonville, Florida Department of Agriculture is located at 7825 at Meadows Way, Suite 106A, Jacksonville, Florida, 32256-7557. And the phone number is 904-828-3100. So, to get the license was $119. I actually had to pay twice. To get my concealed weapons was $119. And then there was a $2 convenience fee, so it ended up being $121. And then, they do your fingerprints and you put your information in the system so they can make your card. It took a while for that card to come. I want to say like 3 months for the card to come. Oh, no, there was more. I didn't even know. It was a $97 fee, and then it was a $121 fee. The government gonna get their money, honey. And then it gives you a tracking number so you can check on the status of your license. Oh, here it is. It said, please allow 3 to 4 weeks from the time of your application to check on a status update. But no, it took like 2-3 months to get that damn license. However, please advise. Oh, yeah, and they do a background check. So, I was able to, and they give you a copy of everything that was done. Like, I still have a copy of my application, your name, your address, your hair color, your date of birth, your height, your email. They ask you all of these questions. So I can go over the questions. Oh, yeah, I have a copy of everything. My fingerprints. Are you applying for a license as a counselor, security office of a foreign government which meets the standards defined in section 790.062A Florida statute? Do you hold an active certification for the Florida Criminal Justice Standards and Training Commission as a law enforcement officer, correction officer, or correctional probational officer as defined? Are you retired Florida law enforcement officer, correctional officer, or correctional probation officer? If you answered yes to 3A, have you retired for 1 year or less? Do you qualify for exemption from the public record law? If yes, do you wish to have specific information kept confidential? Have you ever renounced or formally given up United States citizenship? Are you currently residing in the United States? Are you a United States citizen? Are you a deemed lawful permanent resident alien by the Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services? Have you received training with a firearm relating to competency with a firearm? Have you ever been convicted of a felony? Have you had adjudication of guilt withheld or imposition of sentence suspended on any felony charge? Have you ever had adjudication of guilt withheld or imposition of sentence suspended or a misdemeanor crime or domestic violence? Have you been convicted, found guilty, or had adjudication withheld or misdemeanor crime or violence? Have you been convicted or found guilty of a misdemeanor crime or domestic violence? Have you been issued an injunction that is currently enforced and effective that retrains you from committing acts of domestic violence? Have you ever been adjudicated, incapacitated, committed to a mental institution, or adjudicated mentally defective? During the 3 years preceding the date of this application, have you been A, committed for the abuse of controlled substances, B, committed for the abuse of alcohol beverages, or C, convicted 2 or more times or similar laws of any other state, driving while under the influence of alcohol or controlled substance? 15, are you under arrest or currently charged in the court with felony, any crime permissible or for imprisonment, more than a year, any crime of violence, including crimes of domestic violence? 16, are a fugitive for justice? 17, have you been discharged from the Army Forces under dishonorable conditions? If yes, you are not eligible for licensures. I did not know that. Bruh, dishonorable discharge? Now, I don't know what all you gotta do to be dishonorably just discharged from the military, but they take your guns away from you. Damn. Okay, and then you say, this application is executed under oath. Falsification or misrepresentation of any part of this document to the applicant is a criminal prosecution. I do swear and affirm. Then you sign. You get your fingerprint. And then 2 to 3 months later, you get your license in the mail. It looks just like a regular driving license, but instead of blue, I want to say it's green. Where is my license? Oh, no, baby. Oh, I'm thinking about the old license. Oh, we got this new license now. Let me get my thing. What's wrong with me? I forgot I had this in here. Got this in here just in case. What? I'm shocked. Let me put this in there. 1 minute, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm in so many databases. I remember being in the database to be at daycare. I was in the database to get my driver's license. I've been in a database when I was a security officer. My picture is so pretty. That is sexy. And then my concealed license. Oh my God, that was so pretty too. The red lipstick. Oh, I had them crochet. I got to get them crochet again. I had red crochet. That is so pretty. Oh my God. You sleeping on your girl. I gotta redo my driver's license. I had to throw y'all. And my passport. Oh God, that was so old. I got to redo them. Okay, so it says concealed weapon or firearm license. State of Florida. It has your license number, it has your name, your date of birth, female, race, and the expiration. Then it says the above named individual is licensed by the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, Division of Licenses, in accordance with blah, 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 Florida statute. Nicole Nikki Free Commissioner. Not that they get to have their name on your stuff. And she gonna put Nikki. You could tell that's a girl. So look on my security license. His name was Adam Putnam, Commissioner. On her, she would have put Nicole and with parentheses Nikki Free. Girl, doing the most. Okay, so let me make sure I put this in here. Yes. Your girl is all in them records. So when I had started at IRS, I'm like, why I gotta do this again? I know I'm in there multiple times. Like, why we gotta keep doing this? But I digress. Make sure I put this in here. Uh-oh. Is it one in there? Oh, there was a nickel in here. I had got me a Michael Kors wallet, pink wallet for Christmas. And I wasn't using all the little card sections in here. Is it gonna go or what? Okay. All right, so that was one, the guns. So ladies and gentlemen, get your firearms. Don't be running around here off record. Get your ass sent up the road. That's no good for you, your girl, your boy, or your family. So next, let me see. So I really like this guy because he also has a self-defense class, right? So he was like, what's the point in having a gun if you don't know what to do with it, right? So again, I have the link to the website. Let me see if I can click on it. See if I can click on it. Protection classes, okay. I be switching between Safari and DuckDuckGo. I be forgetting which one I just search something on. So tactical concealed carry. Tactical concealed carry. What's the full website? Tactical concealed carry.biz. Okay. And then on there, let's see. You could register for a class. It says purchase a class. Buying direct from the U.S. guarantees the lowest price. Only choose this option if you've already paid for a ticket. Choose this option if you have questions. So I am going to click on, if you see a lower price anywhere, we'll beat it by $5. Purchase a class. Click here. Click a class below and sign up fast. All classes sell out. Concealed Carry 2.0, Florida certification class, 2 times the class at half the price. Okay, and then let's see. The next class he has is on August 24th. That is on a Tuesday. 28th is a Saturday. Let me see what happens when I click on that one. I was trying to see if he had the price on here. Oh no, this isn't the one. This is the class. I want the training. Yeah, this is the one. He said, did you know that gun ranges actually make you worse as a defense shooter? Dang. Says click here to sign up. Select your plan. Oh, he has packages. Silver is level 1 and 2. Gold is level 4. Platinum. No, it says the first 4 levels for gold, and platinum is all 7 levels. I keep trying to see the price. I'll be seeing the price. Okay, $147. So it's usually $250, but it's on sale for $147. And actually, I should have signed up because before he told me and my sister $89, and we were supposed to go back. I ain't never go. Dang. So we would have been better off signing up when that man told us to. Then it says gold is... Damn, gold is usually $1,500, but it's on sale for $447. This option includes only levels 2 through 4, master combat accuracy, and live fire range and combat simulator, plus a discount if you upgrade. and you get a t-shirt. Well, he keeps talking about level 2 and 3. Where is level 1? I'm not just gonna jump to no damn level 2. Let's see. I'm gonna send him an email. I'm gonna make sure I be signing up for the right thing. But I did tell him, I was like, we gonna come. He never go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to send that and move on. Says, thanks for reaching out. If we're online, we'll be right with you. But if we don't respond within a few minutes, we're probably at the range with a student or not getting your message. Please text or call. And that's what I liked about him. He definitely did leave his number. And let me see if his number's still on my phone. Because when I was looking for the place, like after you take the class, you do have to meet in person to get your certificate. And you have to be able to shoot a live gun. And we shot that gun in a bucket. That shit was so powerful, y'all. Like, oh my God. Like, bitch, your ass is not gonna beat that gun. Let me see if his name is in my phone. Number's in my phone. Let me type in gun. What's the name of the place again? Tactical. Oh, it's not. Okay, so let me put it in here. I saw he was in here. I must have deleted him. Tactical. Conceal carry. Conceal carry. And paste his number. Okay, so that was the second one. Then, when you're ready to get your gun, they have gun cases, especially if you have kids. You don't want some horrible freak accident to happen, so you can always lock your gun up in a safe place. They have safes. I don't know if you can get them in the store. I just know I be on Amazon a lot. Amazon had the fingerprint, cases and different things like that. And you can also go, I didn't even know, to get your gun, you can go to Shooters, and they have a payment plan. So the website is shootersjacks.com. You used to get the guns online, but with COVID and everybody buying them out, they don't took the guns offline. You got to go in the store and get it. But they have layaway. So, put a little something down. Keep putting something down until you're ready. Thought that was pretty interesting. And then lastly, you can get a self-defense kit. Like if you go to Amazon, just type on women's self-defense kit. All these kits will come up. Some popular things are pepper spray, brass knuckles. There's a cat-shaped keychain with spikes. You can get a comb. That's really a knife. You can get a stun gun. You can get a taser. So many different things you can get. I remember this one girl said she was in an Uber and an Uber tried to sex traffic her. And when that story came out, I don't know, it was a little suspicious. When that story came out, this company just started selling these kits left and right. But I'm going to still advertise them because it's our sisters. BeyondDefense.net. And they sell a little kit where you'll get all of them together. So you'll get the pepper spray, the brass knuckles, the kitty keychain. You'll get the mace. You'll get the knife comb. And they'll all be together. Now, it's $75. You probably can build your own set cheaper. But yeah, just be prepared because you never know. Especially if you have your kids with you. Just imagine you're at a grocery store or something and you got your kids with you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, a lot of us is just walking around here like sheep, like prey. Ain't nothing you can do but scream. Make sure you could do a little more than that. Like, if you ain't gonna kill them, bleed them out. Something. So yeah. I'm actually in the process of signing up with that class. I make sure I can know the different things to do with the gun. And yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it because I've been meaning to get it for a while now, and it's just not been on my... It's been on my list, but it hasn't been as high on my list as it needs to be. That bitch is number 1 now, so I definitely gotta make sure that is taken care of. So yeah, that completes the woman part. The next part is about kids. It's gonna be a little gruesome, but knowledge is good. Knowledge makes you aware. Wisdom is when you're able to apply it. How can you apply something that you don't have knowledge about? You need them both. You need knowledge, and with knowledge comes forth wisdom. Okay? So thank you for listening to this podcast. The next one is going to be about the kids, and then we're going to bring in prayer. And then I have a book on meditation. When I finish with that, I'm going to move into meditation. And then I have another one on yoga. Then I'll move into yoga. And then I'll move on to women holistics. Well, I'll just say women in general, because there's so many different categories with women. Like, I'm taking a sexology class. I want to share some things that I learned in that class. I've taken a yoni steam class. I want to share what I learned in there. I'm certified. I have some pregnancy herbs that I want to share, and endometriosis, cysts, fibroids, blocked tubes, UTI, yeast infections, just a lot of women stuff that I want to share, like what I learned about those, and some different books that have been helpful. So stay tuned. My nose being a book, I learn, and then I share with somebody else. So thanks for listening. I hope you guys have a great day. If no one's told you that they love you today, let me be the first. I love you, and I hope you have a better than great day. Bye. Thanks a billion for listening. You can reach me on other social media platforms at www.linktr.ee/luv.meesh. I hope you have a better than great day. Love ya. Talk to you later. Mwah. Bye. Go Mimi. It's the Meesha Podcast. Hey. Go meet me. Go Mimi.